What if I told you most of your opinions aren't really yours? That many of the truths you believe, the confidence you carry, even the choices you make every single day are not born from reality, but from an echo of yourself. Think about it. Have you ever posted something online and felt relieved when people agreed with you? Have you ever distanced yourself from someone just because they thought differently than you did? Or maybe you've caught yourself thinking, wow, everyone feels the same way I do. But here's the burning question I want you to hold on to till the end of this story. If all you ever hear are your own thoughts echoed back to you, how will you ever know what's real? There once was a boy named Aaron. Aaron was like anyone else. He wanted to belong. He wanted his voice to matter. And one day, he discovered something unusual. He had a shadow that could speak back to him. When Aaron laughed, the shadow laughed too. When Aaron felt angry, the shadow raged too. And when Aaron was unsure, the shadow whispered, "Don't worry, you're right." At first, Aaron loved it. Why argue with people when your shadow always agrees? No rejection, no discomfort, only agreement. But slowly, Aaron began to notice something strange. When he went to school and a friend disagreed with him, Aaron felt attacked. When he grew older and worked in the marketplace, hearing a different opinion from a customer made him defensive. When he went home and someone in his family saw the world differently, it frustrated him. He no longer wanted to hear any voice that didn't match his own. So he turned back to the one voice that never failed him, his shadow. And the more he listened, the louder it became. Aaron didn't know it, but he had fallen into a trap, an echo chamber. It's like standing in a cave and shouting. The cave doesn't answer back, it only repeats what you said. And after a while, you forget there's any voice out there but your own. This happens to all of us. On social media, algorithms show us more of what we already believe. In our friend groups, we spend time with people who think just like us. In our workplaces, we prefer teammates who don't challenge our ideas. Even in families and communities, traditions can become so strong that questioning them feels impossible. And for many, the news we consume is already chosen to fit the beliefs we hold. So we end up like Aaron, thinking, everyone thinks like me. Everyone sees the world this way. But in truth, we're not hearing the world. We're only hearing ourselves. And that brings us back. If all you ever hear are your own thoughts echoed back to you, how will you ever know what's real? Ask yourself, have I surrounded myself only with voices that agree with me? Do I feel uncomfortable when someone challenges my opinion? And is that discomfort telling me something? And am I living in reality or just in the comfort of my own echo? One day, Aaron met an old traveler. The traveler noticed how defensive Aaron had become, how small his world felt. The traveler asked, "Why do you only listen to your shadow?" Aaron replied, "Because it makes me feel safe. It never argues. It makes me feel right." The traveler smiled. But if you only listen to your shadow, you'll never grow. A mirror can show you your face, but it cannot show you the world. For the first time, Aaron realized the truth. His shadow wasn't protecting him, it was trapping him. So Aaron made a choice. He began listening to voices outside his comfort zone. The ones that disagreed, the ones that challenged him, not to fight them, but to understand them. And little by little, his world grew wider. He still had his shadow, but it no longer held him prisoner. And so back to our burning question. If all you ever hear are your own thoughts echoed back to you, how will you ever know what's real? The answer is, you won't. Not until you step out of the cave. Not until you dare to hear voices that don't sound like yours. Not until you let your shadow follow, but never lead. Because the truth isn't found in the echo. It's found in the silence after it ends, when you finally listen to something new. Trapped by your own shadow. The Echo Chamber Illusion.